Doing an early morning track walk. When I did it yesterday, they had watered the track and there was some moisture in it. And this morning, I don't think they did anything to the track. It's a little drier than it was yesterday, which in a way isn't the most beneficial thing for me because the tires that I'm running are a pin tire. And this track really requires more of what they call a bar tire that I don't have. My tires are new, but they're just not the preferred compound for a dry course like this. And so I'm gonna try to do what I can with those tires. It's a little drier, and I think it's gonna have to drive a little more on the edge and kind of wheel it around a little more because I'm not gonna have the grip that I did yesterday in the morning. So let's go see what Brent's game plan is for today. What's your game plan?
I'm murdering everyone in the first corner.
That's a good game plan.
Just honestly though, knowing Sportsman, with the fact there's probably going to be a first corner pileup, starting towards the back's probably not the worst idea. I mean, worst idea. I didn't have a choice. But hopefully I can kind of snake my way through the first corner pileup and just work my way through. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know, it's weird, but you do all this qualifying just for a spot on the grid in the main event. It's not like you don't make the main event. You eventually make some sort of main event, like a C main or a B main or an A main, right? But it's like all this whole day yesterday was all about where you're gonna start on the grid for the main event. And then some of these classes, like especially the ones I'm in, and we're in Sportsman, it's like once you take off, it's just chaos. So it's like all that stuff doesn't even matter in that class because it's just chaos the first lap or two. And it's just like he said, just kind of chill, let everybody just kind of disperse and take place, and then see if you can make your way through the pack. That's the game plan, at least, that I would.
Now, if everyone survives the first corner, I'm kind of screwed. That's my only goal.
Yeah,
but honestly, after as rough as qualifying was, if I can just have a clean run to finish the weekend, I'll be thrilled.
Cool.
That's all I need.
Me too.
And then I'm hitting Nate for Sportsman Nitro, so that'll be that's gonna be fun.
Good too.
Now that I've gotten my practice in last night with Shiloh.
Yeah, I'm only racing 2 classes, but when you're racing a class or 2 and then you're helping somebody else as a pit guy, the nitro mains are 30 minutes. So you got to be on your game, and you got to be out there for 30 minutes right after your race. It's a lot. So.
And I tell you what, when you pit for a nitro guy, it's almost more exciting than when you're actually racing.
Yeah.
Because you don't have control.
It is.
You're just sitting there like, I can only help him in this one spot. So if I screw up this one spot, it hurts him.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah. You, especially if you don't know how their engine's tuned and it's running wrong and they ask you to tune it and you tune it wrong, or you don't know how to tune it. And yeah, that's the bad part about it. But we don't have to worry about that. We just got to worry about charging batteries. Eventually, we're going to probably be throwing some nitro down. All right, let's get this A going. So you're trying to find the least rolling resistance, or what are you trying to do there?
Really, we're just seeing 3 different brands, 3 different compounds. We're just kind of seeing what feels like it's going to want to hook this morning in the...
And so you can kind of feel by just by taking your hand in the tire and rubbing it and seeing how it grips against it?
We like to think so. Our math doesn't always work, but you can feel a difference, so I don't know.
That's crazy, man. That's cool. Like I see guys out there with like Dremels on their tire, rubbing, they're rubbing the tire sauce on there. They're rubbing I don't know what they're doing. I'm just like, man, I just want to mount a set of tires and play with my car. Like,
yeah.
And then you guys are out here doing this.
Dude, all I know is Friday night I had a freaking race car, and then Saturday morning I throw it out here, and traction was nowhere near where it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, this is Slick City now. So
yeah, because they watered it
this
the night
morning.
before.
Now that we're going into mains, I'm like, man, I'd really like to not have that go over again. So.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. I never seen anybody just do that before.
Well, you follow us around, you'll see some silly stuff.
That's hardcore.
Every time we've gone out, I've actually
Cavallari World Champion, Ronafon World Champion, Tebow World Champion. Some of the best on the follow. Mayfield almost stirs the pot there. Ronafalk and Cavallari go double-double. Mako goes triple-single. Right away, it's David Ronafalk, your 2016 world champion in Las Vegas for the Nitro class. Great training. Still, that's how good these guys are. Every car is still on the lead lap. No car is a lap down. Come on the ramp, Sportsman, electric buggy team. Our SportsmanE buggy teammate, the top two, will join the other 13 in the 15-car final. Intermediate buggy teammate is on deck, which means race 7 is on deck, and race 2, our 40-plus Nitro buggy teammate is in the hole. New baseball fans. All right. SportsmanE buggy looks like this yellow. Blue buggy with the yellow wheels, yellow thing. I believe that might be Motley. Down the straightaway. 9 qualifiers. This Williams is all the way in the lead now. With Albert Castillo in the lead. Nate Edwards 3, 40 miles per hour. Brandon Pitt from 11th on the grid all the way to the top 5. But more impressively, Nick Williams from 9th on the grid over that back step up all the way to the lead. So while it's quiet and I got some of the pros on the track, just a reminder guys, if you are in a semi-final, that means the half finals, you are going to be marshaling the quarterfinals. So if you are in a half even, when the quarters are up, you're on. And then for the finals, if you do not transfer, remember we're taking the top 6 from both semis and then the 1 fastest laps in time, only 1 from either of the semis. Whoever has the fastest laps and times that's not in the top 6 of either semi will grab the 13th spot. And here's your view down the front straightaway, blue and white. That's going to be Nate Edwards, and then the multicolored green, red, and blue. That's going to be Albert Castillo. And then where is Brandon? Brandon should be coming down. There's Brandon down the straightaway running 3. Williams 4, Connor 5, Motley running 6, Joe Jackson 7, Will White 8, Aaron 9, running for 10, Brian 11, and Billy Bosworth in the 12, running 11. There it is. It's a running battle, but Nate's going to get it wrong, so Albert going to take over the lead now, so this still going to be Nate Edwards still in the transfer spot in the second. Who we got in third? Still going to be Brandon Pitt down the straightaway, but he gets 4 to warm-up. That is a great, that will include those 8 or those semi warm-ups. There's Lily going to finish in the 12. Tyler in the 11. Nick Williams will finish 5. 46. Albert are going to take the win and move on to the A main for Albert. And Nate going to finish second with the fastest lap of the race for Nate on the last lap. Going to take his buggy to the show. And Albert moving on. Waiting for a run hole. Hell yeah. Corey Cochran lines up 7, Nick Williams 8, Scott Painter lines up 9, William Sellers lines up 10, and Lily Bosworth at the 11. All right, we got our return marshal spots covered. We're ready for 10 minutes of SportsmanE Truggy A-main action. Top 3 go to the podium. Turn marshal, pay attention. Good luck, drivers. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. All right, here we go. Race 23 is on the track. We got some noise coming up next. 40-plus Nitro buggy for your 20-minute A main. You guys should be over in the staging area on the right. Good times. Sister on bringing his boy Mason. Got to meet Mason finally. Damn it. Although I didn't get to really see Mason. Oh, on top of the step up, top of the step up, step up, step up, on top, on top, on top, on top, on top. Oh, careful, careful, careful. You all right? Thank you. Good hustle, guys. trucks, I should say. Man, Marshall, they're like, we just sat down, now you're making us do all this work. All right, so Boomer. Somebody's missing a, who is it? A fuel gun? A fuel stick. All right, so we're missing a fuel stick. I have one up here, but it's not the correct one. So I have a fuel stick up here in ProTech. It's not the correct one. We're missing another fuel stick. And then I believe it was. So everybody check that link if you're missing a fuel bottle or a fuel stick or a fuel gun. I guess there's a collection going in pit lane, so you guys want to check that if you're missing. All right, 2:15 down, 7:45 to go. Let's find our leader. That's Gage Murray. He just got by the line. There's Albert and Bob battling for 4th and 5th. So Gage, I think Gage running the black rules, if I remember correctly. He was, oh, he jumps off the side of the track. Man, I remember when we got here, the infield used to be green. Remember that, Boomer? The infield used to be green. Not so much. Oh man, the leader self-destructed. Another mistake for Gage. I don't know who's leading now. Let's see. That's Peter running in the ninth. Let's see where they run down the straightaway. Green is James Newman in the green and yellow taking over the lead. Given as second, Gage to 3, Albert to 4, and Montmini your top 5. So new leader is the green and yellow, the best two colors for an RC car paint job in my opinion. You know what, right? Those are my colors back in the dinosaur days. Alright, so it's Newman, Jimenez, Murray, Castillo, and Motley, Cochran running 6, Williams 7, Sellers, Painter 9, and Bosworth your top 10. 3:30 down, 6:30 to go, drivers. Put down about another hour worth of main events, and then we'll get into the grand finale. World's Nitro Monkey Final, the last race of the night, race 28, coming up in 3 races, though. We have 5 races, but we got a bunch of 20-minute races before that one. I believe it's actually about an hour and a half from the semis to the finals until the finals. Battle for the race lead. Oh, come on. Here's the leader with a double-double, green and yellow, right here with a big double-double, with the yellow wheel, black ring. Left side double-double is where you'll find the leader, off to the front table. And down the front straightaway goes your second qualifier, James Green, is trying to get himself a championship. Your TQ of James Ford, Logan is going to catch that yellow and green in front of him. And on the podium right now is Adam Jimenez running 3rd. Then we got Motley running 4th from 5th on the race. Castillo running in the 5th spot. Corey Conklin running 6th. Nick Williams 7th. William Seller running 8th. Painter 9. And Miss Lily running 10th. I got 10 turn marshals. I'll need a volunteer to the 6 and 12. 6 and 12 after this one. Once again, for you World's Nitro Buggy finalists, the grid is set with the Minor C race 28. It's already populated, so you can see where you start and see what car number you should have on. Gage Murray, your TQ, taking over the lead now. I missed the pass. It looks like a 41-2 for James, 39-3 for Gage. The sexy one himself, gracing us with his presence in the timing tower. I think he misses me, to be honest. I think he's been locked away from JB all weekend, and he's just not getting enough. Oh, help up front here, help up front. Shut my door. Do you see what's better? As I'm looking out, I'm hoping everyone's running. Alright, Kimberly now, 1 minute to go. Now with 2 seconds on James. And then James with 6 seconds on Jimenez. That's your podium right now. Motley about 15 seconds behind Adam, so not close enough to capitalize on that podium. 40 plus Nitro Buggy coming up. Podium for Bob from 5th on the grid. Good job, Bob. And Gage Murray, your champion.
Hey, well, at least I finished the damn race.
Truggy, a main event. Hey Gage, go to your Gage for your interview. Oh, you can keep your hat turned back around. That's fine.
7. All right, that wraps up my weekend here. Man, it's fulfilling to know that I was able to complete both races the whole way, both main events, or the main event basically, make it to the main event and complete it. That was the first time I've ever done that. I've been to several other racetracks and I've raced here before, and I've never finished a race. And it's almost like God put me through all that stuff on Friday so that I would have to go through it and persevere and get the truck dialed, and it was great. I did crash a lot that last race. My biggest issue was my eyes watering. I could not keep my eyes from not watering. So, man, if I could have just hit some eye drops and got rid of my eyes from swelling up and pulling up with water, I think I could have done much better. I simply just, it was like I was underwater. I couldn't see anything. So, but a great time. That was awesome. Had a great time. Good weekend. Time to pack up. Thanks for watching. See you at the next one.